Alright, so today I'm going to be making a Murray cod lure. Nice big bib. Going to have a decent body on it. I'm going to try and make it a basic one, but I'm going to give it a good colour scheme. After I've got the basic shape, probably a good idea to do the bib slot. Kind of have it so it's just not quite even, bit of an angle, a bit like that, looks good. Sitting about there. To hold it in later, I'm going to put a pin through it. Yeah, that's about right. Hang on, see you again. A little bit too far away. I'm saying that. Perfect. So I've decided I'm going to sort of take the back a bit more so it tapers nicely. It's going to make it move better through the water, I believe. So I'll bring it back to about here. Give myself a couple of guidelines. That part in the middle there's where the screw eyelet's going to go, or the twisted eyelet. Haven't decided which way I'm going to go yet. Some sandpaper or drywall mesh or floor sanding sandpaper, I don't know. This will cut the round on it in no time. As you can see, it's rounding up quite nicely. I'll get back to you when it's finished. Because I don't know how to use time lapse, here I am right now, no little fuss 40 bits. Nice and smooth. Most everything's taken out of it. The holes I'll be able to fill up. So I've been trying to work out how I'm going to do the holes on this for the screws. I'm going to come up on a 45-degree angle, like so. Yeah, around there somewhere. And hope I don't push it out through the back. But we'll see what happens. To work out where she's going to sit. Yeah, about there looks good. About that. It's not exactly right, I can fix it. I want to have it close to the chin because I'm actually going to paint the bib so it looks like they're all the same piece of the lure, as opposed to having it so it's big, really reflective. I might change my mind, who knows. Get center by eye because I'm lazy. Looks pretty good. The back, Well, that's just easy to do. Just do that by eye here, right in the middle. Give it a bit of a push, like so. Just throw across my fingers and hope I do it right. I'm confident. See what happens, eh? Big one. This gives me a place to do it. Like so. I can put the Araldite in there, gives it less chance of twisting. It is threaded, so there's a very light chance of it actually being pulled out. If it gets pulled out, it's a crazy big fish. Which I don't even think a big fish will pull it out, to be honest. Done some pretty good tests and it supports my whole body weight. I'm about 80 kilos. Sweet. Throwing the screws in, it actually looks pretty good. All I need to do now is give them a good glue in, then I'll seal it all up and we can finish it off. Shiny. Bit of thunder in the background. Going to mix up some 24-hour epoxy and I'll get back to the finishing off tomorrow. Got to put the screws in and the bib. The bib will have pins in it as well, but that's just to be sure. Don't scratch your head when there's glue on your hands, it's a bit silly. This is the middle one. Middle screw's a bit shorter. What I do is I spin the screw counterclockwise. I believe it helps force the glue into the hole. That's what people tell me anyway. Makes sense theoretically. I love jabbing at it. In so far. Should have done this one last. Let this sit overnight. Come back tomorrow. Get away. Gonna have to sand this, it's pretty messy. As I said before, this is going to be pinned as well, so it won't matter too much. Make sure it all lines up. Looks pretty good. So now what we're going to do here is mark some holes so I can put the pins in. Putting the pins in just means there's no way in the world the bib's going to get pulled away from the lure if you get a good fish on. One pin either side. Measure the depth with my finger. That's alright. Sort of about that length. Wet some super glue on this thing. Where's it, please? Try to get the lid off. Got it. Operating pliers. I only need super glue for this part. It doesn't need to be Araldite. Put that in like so. Repeat the process. Try not to touch Araldite with your fingers, because if you get your fingers stuck, it hurts. As most of you will be well aware. Like so. Once that's fixed in there nicely, I'll go over with a bit of putty. Use a bit of putty. Rub into the hole. I skipped the undercoat process on video because it's boring. Going to put some pearl white on the belly. It always goes on pretty thick to make it come out nicely. Notice the difference in the colours. Next colour, fluorescent green. Gonna make this really stand out. It's going to be fished in a lot of darker waters. Next step, it's going to put a bit of orange around the bib at the top. Bit on the tail. A bit under the chin. Like so. It's taken a while to build this. I think this is day 3 of stuffing around doing other bits and pieces. Gonna go with dark purple for the back. Bit of distance when I shoot it. This is gonna look good. Oh yeah. Going to finish up with a transparent purple. Lightly colour it in on the belly. A bit of colour there. What I need to do now is make a bit. Make the belly a bit different, bit of contrast through it. Yeah, that'll work nicely, I believe.